So those were people who collaborate with Israel and the US?
Yes.
So
it's what we call security coordination, maybe.
So you think, no, I don't think you believe that this is a security coordination, but
in a way.
But you think that US is behind the assassination of President Obama?
Well, it's not me who's thinking this. It's the way Arafat was killed. It's not me who's saying this. The investigations through the Clayton Swisher and the Al Jazeera that took place was serious, actually, investigations. So, and it doesn't leave much of any coincidence that it was just the man died. The man died,
I'm sure, but
the man died in a systematic way in killing him in a certain period of time. It wasn't just like somebody gave him a poison or stabbed him and he died. He was dying in a certain period of time by people knowing that he's dying and waiting for the last moment. So, and it's not me who decided that. It's not me who's making this statement.
No, it's you who believe in that. By the way, I don't know. I'm not saying that you're wrong because I don't know, but I'm not that sure that this is what happened.
I think I'm not even surprised that it happened. It's the fact that the accusations were on major people who are now in position, including Mahmoud Abbas, as people who were accused of being involved in that conspiracy. If it's true or not,
you believe in that?
It was when they declared I don't know if you remember, but some years ago when in the preparation of the 6th convention of Fatah, when Farouk al-Qaddoumi went out and he was bringing out documents of people who were directly involved. So I really, pointing to people and saying you are the murderer, this is something that we shouldn't be doing. It's something that if one is suspecting someone to have been involved, serious investigation, like official investigation, should be opened. The fact that the Palestinian Authority left these such investigation to go in media, like someone like Clayton Swisher and the group of Al Jazeera to do it, it keeps things also in the wrong direction. Because if there is a suspicion of murder, and they knew that there is, and they said that there is an investigation, we know that there is a committee for that, but the people never knew the end. Nobody knows what happened. We hear about things that start, commissions that are formed for investigation, but you never know what happens next. It's not, and this goes from the murder of Arafat, and it could go to any other issue. You never know what really happens in those investigations. So this is one of the issues that are mainly the problems in what's going on the Palestinian side. But things are just like, we are living in this state of accumulations of everything that at some point things will definitely explode. It's not going in the right direction. Like I look at Mahmoud Abbas, like when you look at him now, even it's like I really feel sad for him on many ways. When you think of, like, the man has nothing to say anymore. Like, it's like this famous story of the boy and the shepherd and the wolf. Yeah. It's the same story. It's like people, like, even when he's genuine, people wouldn't. It's not just not believing him. Like, maybe you believe him, but it's more of like, are you willing to do it? Like, what's like nobody is willing to listen anymore, and this is a problem.
So what? Now everybody's in apathy and forgot about everything and. Not going to fight anymore, not going to struggle anymore.
I don't know, but it's true that there is this thing from the whole thing about what Mahmoud Abbas is bringing to the cause from one side, and you have this stream of Hamas from the other side. Like, there are the way people are mentioning resistance today. Yesterday with Hamas's rally.
Where was the rally?
this demonstration
Where was it?
in Gaza. You didn't see it? It was fun, actually. I didn't
Because
see.
you're Hamas supporter, but
I have to tell you, yesterday, sadly speaking, sorry to disappoint you, I was a bit of critical.
critical. Why?
There was this green pigeon. That was really funny.
So you were critical about?
First of all, I really didn't have neither the time nor the opportunity to really see what went on. I saw some clips from the news, but some things really stopped me, including the green pigeon, and I wanted to see Abu Ubaida. I'm a fan, but it wasn't like when he's in front of the screen. And
so if I ask you who is the person that you would like more to have dinner with, is Abu Ubaida?
Dinner, I prefer Khalid Mishal.
But Khalid Mashal will not accept you with these pants.
So this is Abu Ubaida pants?
No, but Khalid Mashal for
No, I will wear a good dress for Abu Ubaida. It's dinner. It has to be different.
Okay.
No, like Abu Ubaida will be more of a casual.
But Khalid Mashal is not that. It's Israel who made him important. If they did not try to kill him, he could not be very important like he is now. He is the one who released Sheikh Yassin because he sacrificed his life.
Of course, but it was his chance, I think. But
So what's so interesting about him?
I like him as a character. I think he's a charismatic person. He's balanced when he talks. He had some days ago he was interviewed in Sky's Iceland News. There is when he speaks, there is something to hear from him, and there is I know that this is not the way you evaluate the person that you like to see as a leader, but I think these are important aspects of leaders actually. Let's say when I think of who's coming from Fatih side, and I often consider Dahlan. I think Dahlan is a charismatic person who fits in the portfolio of a leader that I like, but I don't like the man personally. I'm not entitled even to like him or not, but I do think that this man fits in a portfolio of a leader. So that's how I see also Khalid Mishal. They are both in a position for me that I really don't know neither.
I know Muhammad Dahlan. I met him a few times.
I met him twice, and I think it was good. I liked him after I met him, but I still cannot. I cannot build a judgment. I cannot make a judgment because I was absolutely critical about him. I was totally against him, but when I met him, I respected him. So that's why my point of view on Dahlan is not particularly objective, because it went from totally two different directions. But yes, it is true from my point of view that Dahlan does fit in the portfolio of what makes a leader. If he's good or bad, this is not the issue. It should be an issue, but when you put people into framing them in how much would he score into this thing, I think these two men fit in the portfolio of leaders.
So you think it is by chance or by purpose that these two men cannot be here, one because of the Israelis and one because of the Sultan?
And they are both good friends of Qatar. No, I don't know. I think they both can be here.
I think
if
there
there's
was
a
a story about Dahlan and no, it's not Mashal. I think maybe Dahlan and Azhar, one of the leaders of the Hamas, were neighbors when they were kids, and one of them, his father was died, and the other family actually gave them food every day.
I don't know.
I think Dahlan fathers passed away when he was very young, and he got food from, I don't remember if it was a Zahar or one of them, Rafiq.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be a surprise, because you're talking about, first of all, Gaza. Most of people who lived in Gaza are refugees. So this state
and most of them
poverty,
have nothing to eat.
Yeah, so, and people have this sense of...
And Marshall is going to come with you to dinner instead of...
Of who? Of
eating like the people in Gaza. I'm kidding. So can you make a call
Actually,
from
they
here?
eat well in Gaza.
Do you think you can interview from here Khaled Marshall? By the way, he was interviewed here by Ziad Darwish. You know Ziad?
No.
Ziad Darwish interviewed him from here in 2006, I think. So do you think you can interview him?
But this wouldn't be nice if I interview Milshal. I like him. It's like...
So what? I like you and I interview you.
No, it's a different kind of... it would be like me thinking of Mishal.
So you cannot interview him?
Like, if there's a chance of interviewing him, why not? Of course, I would love to. But I have no idea of how to... I don't know people of Hamas.
We should ask.
I'm just a supporter of Hamas.
The only one I know from Hamas is you, but...
See?
But
my connections are limited.
But we can ask Ziad.
Ziad Darwish?
Yeah, maybe it's not the same contacts anymore, but...
Yeah, maybe we can. I wouldn't... I don't know what would Mishal think. I wouldn't
about
think
what?
Of being interviewed here.
I think that
I think he's smart enough to say yes.
First, there are some levels. He was interviewed here for a Palestinian citizen. By the way, I think Ziad does Israeli citizenship. But for Palestinian, I think he knew what kind of a radio station he's interviewing to. It was in Arabic. And but I think he knows exactly what he's doing, and I will not be surprised if he will agree to interview even to one of the Israelis here.
I wouldn't be surprised too. I've been and I think Khaled Mishal is on a mission to be heard.
So should we ask Ziad? I'll give you Ziad number and you'll try to arrange that. I'm serious. I think it's going to be very interesting for us, even if I'm outside and just listening after the translation.
Yeah, of course. I would love to if the opportunity happens, and I would work on finding an opportunity if given. But seriously. Aside from me being a real supporter in love with Khaled Mishal and all these weird people and Abu Ubaida, I have no idea how to reach them.
Okay, I think Ziad knows.
No, we'll try.
But what kind of a leader is it that you cannot reach him?
Well, it's not because, can you reach Netanyahu now if you want him?
It's not that difficult. You can call Prime Minister office.
Yeah, but you are in Israel, so you want to reach your Prime Minister office and contact him. But here we're talking